Why we ignore the data. The truth about Meghan, Klay, and guarding your heart. Sits. The truth about Klay Thompson wasn't a secret. It was a public record. But why do we, like Meghan, choose hope over the data that's staring us in the face? Today, we're talking about why doing your research isn't a lack of faith. It's a requirement for your protection. Sis, we need to go back. Because the real story about Meghan and Klay doesn't start with the ending. It starts with what was already available before any of it began. Back in 2019, before the dinners and the holidays, an alleged diary detailing his lifestyle had already been exposed and discussed publicly. That wasn't buried, sis, it was out there. And that changes the entire conversation we need to have today. Somewhere along the way, we were taught that looking into a man's past means you aren't healed enough to offer a clean slate. That doing your research is distrust. Sis, that is one of the most expensive lies Black women have ever been handed about love. What Klay had done consistently wasn't gossip. It was data. The most honest data we will ever have about a person isn't what they say in the soft early days. It's what they've done when nobody was watching. Let's be honest, Meghan didn't just give him her heart, she gave him relevance. She gave him a headline. On paper, she was miles ahead of him, but he still found a way to make her feel small. That isn't love, that's conquest. That's a man who saw a woman with power and decided that having her was the ego boost he needed. He took the one thing that was completely hers to give, her heart, and mishandled it like it was just another moment in his highlight reel. That's why Proverbs 4:7 doesn't say, feel your way through love. It says, get wisdom. Wisdom first. Not after the heartbreak, but before. Guarding your heart isn't baggage. It's a woman who has decided she is worth protecting before love ever walks through the door. There's one word in Meghan's message that stopped me cold. Now. She said, now you don't know if you can be monogamous. After the cooking, the hosting, and holding him down through every season. Sis, that word tells the whole story. He only surfaced that truth once she was completely in. Once leaving would cost her something real. That isn't a confused man, that's a pattern. And that history was written long before Meghan ever opened that door. Now make this personal. This isn't really about Meghan and Klay. This is about you. Have you ever had access to the truth and chose not to look because you weren't ready to lose what you hoped for? Have you ever called your willingness to overlook the signs grace, when really it was fear dressed up as faith? Discernment is not the enemy of love. Discernment is love. Love for yourself first. The information that could have protected Meghan existed long before Klay became part of her story. Sometimes the most powerful act of self-love is being willing to look, even when hope is whispering that he's different with me. Sis, you cannot afford to keep handing sacred things to people who have already shown you they don't know how to hold them. Part 3 is coming. Klay didn't show up this way by accident. There were people who saw exactly what was happening and said nothing because they needed something from Meghan too. The family, the legacy. Don't miss it. Right now, I need you in the comments. Have you ever chosen hope over wisdom? Have you ever called your fear your faith? Drop a heart below. Let that be your moment of honesty today. And share this with your sis who is still trying to make something work that has already told her exactly what it is. She needs this, and so do you.